Welcome to the ultimate guide to Facebook ads ancillary campaigns that will make you millions and millions and millions of dollars. What do I mean by that? I'm gonna be going over campaigns you most likely have not heard about that are going to give you incremental revenue and help you make extra millions of dollars a month and millions of dollars a year. If you're a subscriber, thanks for tuning in again. And if you're new here, my name is Mason Littlejohn. I've spent over $330 million on meta ads and done over $1.7 billion in meta ads attributable revenue. And that is always growing every single month. I spend millions of dollars on Facebook ads every single month, both for my clients at my agency, with my coaching program clients as well, and for my own brand as well. So I'm spending so much money on meta every single month. So I'm giving you the realest strategies in real time. So in this video, we're talking about ancillary Facebook ads campaigns. These campaigns you most likely aren't thinking about that you're going to add on to your ad account, and they're going to drive incremental revenue for you. So let's dive into the first campaign. The first campaign that I want to talk to you about are flex ads campaigns. And so I actually did not come up with this myself. I personally wasn't even a fan at all. The only reason I didn't really like them was because you can't really break down the creative, what someone's actually winning. But shout out to David Herman from X. He said use them for your winning ad, right? And so flex ad campaigns is where you can add like multiple images or multiple videos into your single ads with multiple headlines, captions, all that sort of stuff. So the first campaign is winning flex ad campaign. So putting all your winning video ads and all your winning static ads 5 at a time into a flex ad set, right? So what do I mean by that? One ad would be 5 videos, 2 headlines, 2 captions, and then the other ad would be 5 winning static ads, 2 headlines, 2 captions as well. Again, shout out to David Herman. I recently launched this and this is crushing for one of my clients. So this is an ancillary campaign you most likely aren't running. I wasn't even running it, and I'm sharing it with you guys because I think you guys should check it out. And so far I've been running this on prospecting, but I'm also going to be testing it on retargeting in the future. So if you end up testing it out, let me know how it goes for you. So far, so good on my end. Campaign number 2 is the Instagram post campaign. I have talked about this before in past videos, maybe last year or something, but they are continuing to crush the Instagram post campaign. So ideally you are a brand that posts regularly on Instagram or Facebook or whatever, TikTok, right? And so you have these Instagram posts that you don't really think of as ads, right? Well, you can make a campaign of only Instagram posts. And so this is what I recommend you do. Every Instagram post is its own ad set and has its own budget, right? And so you test each Instagram post by themselves. I start them at 50 bucks a day. They start hitting, then I start scaling them. You know how I scale, the double up method. I start doubling budgets, boom, 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 boom. And they're hitting across a bunch of accounts. Some accounts are the biggest spending campaign is just the Instagram post campaign, right? So if you have not used your Instagram post, actually the existing post as an ad, you need to test it out. It can be its own ancillary campaign and make you a bunch of extra incremental revenue, also while driving up engagement on your Instagram page. Now let's move on to campaign number 3. This is product specific campaigns, but not how I used to or usually would talk about it. It used to be like, oh, you should have a tees campaign, you could have a hoodies campaign, which you can still do. However, I'm now on this new wave of having a product specific ABO campaign. So what do I mean by that is that you literally have an ABO campaign where each ad set is a product. It can be the same product multiple times, just different creatives, but treating it kind of like a testing campaign, but each ad set is a product, right? And so you're able to scale individual product ads at will by doing this, right? And the reason why you do this separately is because you have your ABO testing campaign with kind of more broad ads, and then you have your product specific campaign, right? So again, the more campaigns you can get working, the more scale you are going to have. Product specific, again, really testing into each individual products. A lot of times people will just like focus on their best sellers, right? And maybe they're only the best sellers because they've only advertised those products, right? So again, use this product specific campaign to test into other products and you will find winners. And this is again, one of the top new campaigns I'm running for a client account right now. Because again, we've been having trouble. It was the hardest October I remember in a while. November has been a little bit tough. And so we went ham, launched like 70 product specific ads literally within this last week. And they are absolutely smashing. And we're starting to see amazing results with this. So don't just make broad video ads, that send it collection pages, right? You also want to start testing into individual products if you haven't already. And the ABO product campaign is how I would recommend it because we really want to have the ability to scale individual products at will. Next is collection specific campaigns. So whether that be your new fall collection, right? Your new winter collection coming up, your new seasonal collection coming up, right? Having a collection specific campaign, again, you're gonna drive to collection pages as well for this, but really the point of this is to give the new collections love. So many times I see people launching new collections and then they just throw all the ads in their regular evergreen campaigns with all their brand ads, right? And so they don't get enough love, or they don't get any love, right? And so you're wondering, why are my new collection launches not popping off? It's probably because you don't have them in their own campaign. And so again, these campaigns don't have to be lifers. They don't have to be on forever. They can be seasonal, right? Your new fall collection is probably only going to be relevant and probably only going to be in stock a few months, right? So you want to hit it hard for a few months and then you can turn it off. I call these like special purpose campaigns, but collection campaigns absolutely crush. You can do these on prospecting, you can do these on retargeting, and you're going to sell out your collections way better this way. And you got to let people know you have new stuff, right? You can't just expect that. The algorithm's built this way now. If you don't actually structure it where you can guarantee spend to an ad, it is not guaranteed at all the algorithm will spend on your ads, right? Something has more history, it's probably going to get most of the spend, and now you've made all these ads, they're not getting any spend, and your creative team's getting mad, right? So test out collection campaigns. They absolutely will help you and drive incremental revenue for your brand. Next is influencer whitelisting / partnership ads / founder whitelisting ads for DPA. So what do I mean by that? That was a huge mumbo jumbo statement. What do I mean? Using people outside of your brand to run dynamic product ads, whether it be an influencer through a whitelisting ad, through a partnership ad with an influencer, or through your own founder account whitelisting and running dynamic product ads. So these are a sleeper. Most influencers won't let you do it, but if you pay them enough or you get a good contract, get them to say they sign the dotted line without knowing, you can then run dynamic product ads under their account, right? And so you can do prospecting, you can do retargeting, you could run them during promotions. So there's so many benefits to having dynamic product ads not running under your page, because you're gonna get additional reach as well, right? They have different data on their page hitting different audiences, right? So typically your DPA ads are kind of siloed into what audience your brand is dropped into. However, if you're using influencers, founder whitelisting, right, you're able to hit new audiences that way. And plus, dynamic product ads, they're great at getting people over the finish line, but having an influencer, validating the brand, or having the founder validating the brand, right? Write some nice caption copy that's very founder centric, or the influencer's experience with the brand. And I promise you, these will absolutely crush for you. Again, most people have not done these. I actually have not seen anybody do this, at least on the influencer side ever. Founder DPAs, I have all my clients doing it, but I've never seen influencer DPA ads in the wild, besides when I was at Ruggable, because I had them ask for that permission and we unlocked it, and it absolutely crushed and drove insane amounts of incremental revenue for us. Next is a value optimization ABO campaign, and also a value optimization winners campaign. So basically just testing deeper into value optimization as a whole, right? So say your whole account is just sales conversion campaigns, optimized, maximizing for conversions, right? And you're like, yeah, we're spending X amount of dollars per day consistently at ROAS. We're trying to scale these, we just aren't able to get any further. I recommend starting to test into value optimization. You could start with an ABO testing campaign, or you can just throw all your winners into a value optimization prospecting campaign and see how it does, right? I think doing value optimization with an ABO and just making that a part of your ongoing strategy, and you have ads that crush on value optimization and you have ads that crush on conversion, maximize conversion optimization, right? Ideally, they crush on both, right? Which will give you additional double scale. So you're able to scale them in the ABO value ops, scale them in the regular ABO as well, and also have the winners value optimization campaign. I know I just ran around with 3 different campaigns super fast there, but value optimization, get you some incremental revenue if you're stuck. That is something to test into. Doesn't work for all brands, but it can absolutely work for your brand. Specifically, if your brand is higher ticket, more higher ticket, has higher AOVs, value optimization can really help you out. Also help you get higher average order values and drive that incremental revenue you're looking for. And last, we have direct response promotion campaigns. And what do I mean by this? I've talked about this in other videos, but this is one most brands are sleeping on, but these are always on promotion campaigns that can only be accessed through ads. What I mean by this is that you have a promotion that you're running ads in this campaign that say, hey, 15% off X product, right? They go to a a page, it's that product on sale, but that page can only be accessed through ads. So this is something we did at Ruggable that absolutely crushed. We would put single rugs on sale. We would duplicate the product page and put a -2 on it on our URL, and then we would mark it off, and then every month we would switch out the products, right? And so you can do this. You can have a secret sale going on at all times with your ads. Only people who see the ads will be able to check out. And again, they have to check out right away. They're not gonna be able to find that page again, right? And so these are campaigns that can drive insane incremental revenue, and it's an always on promotion. There's always people looking to get deals, right? There's always people like that. And so you can have this always on promotion. It's hiding, no one really knows about it. And this can drive insane amounts of incremental revenue. I hope this video was valuable. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you learned something about how to scale to $1 million months, $1 million, 8-figure, 9-figure years using ancillary Facebook ads, meta ads campaigns, right? I'm trying to hit all those keywords right there. You've reached the end where I always give you the options you have. Option number 1, you watch this video and you just, all right, cool video, and you don't do anything, right? Whatever, okay. Number 2, you watch this video, you're like, all right, Mason, I'm gonna launch these ancillary campaigns. I got you, dog. I'm gonna do that DR campaign. I'm gonna ask my influencers to give us DPA access. I'm also gonna do some founder DPA ads, right? So you're gonna go do this stuff on your own. But then when you launch all this stuff, you're probably gonna be like, well, crap, how do I actually do this on a long duration and scale it and be super profitable, right? And then there's number 3, which is hit the link below, watch the video, and check out my coaching program, Meta Ads at Scale, where I coach you over a 6-month duration on how to get to the next level with your brand. We have a guarantee. If we can at least double your revenue in 6 months, we work with you for free until we get you there. That's how confident I am in myself, my program, and my systems in place. We build you out a custom 6-month growth plan, a custom strategy for your brand. That's what makes us unique, is that we build everything custom for you. So thanks for watching. Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, leave me some comments, leave me some love, leave me some hate, leave me some whatever. I always respond to any questions there are in the comments, and I'll see you in the next video.